Blessings, beautiful being. So in this video, I'm going to reveal to you why your twin flame blocks you or runs away or ghosts you. And it's not what you think it is. Now you might be thinking that, Klaus, obviously they block me because they don't like me, or obviously they block me because they get triggered. Now, at a lower level of consciousness, these are true. It's very true that they do this. But what if I told you that at the higher level of consciousness that this twin flame journey is all about, it's not these things. It's not because of these things. So what is it then? Very simply put, the reason why they block you is to actually help you. Yes, I said it correctly. I said it again. The reason why they block you is to help you. Now, they might do it unconsciously, but their soul knows what they're doing. Their higher self knows what they're doing. So let me give an example. This is now like one year ago, 1.5 years ago, and I was living in Brazil. And I had a psychic reading by a psychic called Jennifer from Sedona, Arizona. A beautiful person, helped me a lot. Actually revealed that my twin flame is my twin flame to me for the first time. I was like, what is twin flames? I'm like, so naive back then. I didn't know anything. And obviously that's a good thing. I wish I could go back there. To that time where I didn't know. Ignorance is bliss, as they say. Well, basically, Jennifer told me that, look, the reason you're being blocked right now is so that your fear of abandonment can be brought up to the surface. And I was like, wow, that is crazy, because I was thinking that, again, it's because my twin flame doesn't like me or that they don't want to be with me. But what if I told you that this entire journey is orchestrated by your souls? You have mapped this out. You have mapped this out. So then my question to you is, what is coming up for you? What is coming up for you right now when your twin flame is blocking you, ghosting you, running away, or doing anything else that is triggering you? What is coming up? And then what you need to do is you need to go into that. You need to go into that thing, that trigger. And let me explain some further, like how to actually then release it, because this is very important. So first you have to identify the trigger, right? So in my case, it's the fear of abandonment. And then what I did, and what you should do as well, is to start feeling into it every single day. And this is what we call a letting go technique. This is a technique by David R. Hawkins, a brilliant person who came up with this, and who also came up kind of with the level higher, the chart of consciousness, where it talks about these different levels of consciousness, how we vibrate at a different level at each time in our lives, and how different people have different vibrations. Well, basically, what the letting go technique is all about, it's very simple. You just sit down, lay down, ideally those two, and then you just be with what is. You be with what is. You breathe into it. Now, if you don't feel anything, for example, you feel apathetic, you feel numb, you feel into that. And by the way, you can also go for a walk. Walk is fine as well. But I prefer doing this. I don't really do this as much as I used to do because I did it so much. Yeah, but nowadays, I don't really do it that much. This is the honest truth. I don't really have to do it that much. Because so much karma has been purged. But back to how to do it, is that you just allow whatever is there, down there, to come up. And then, and if So I have to say this in between, that just me being in a mental hospital, that is enough in itself of letting go technique. Like, trust me, there's a lot of things that come up during here. Like, the energies are so intense here. There's a lot of people here. So like, just me being here is enough work. So that's also another reason perhaps why I do it. So if you're in a very intense energy right now, it's probably a good idea not to do this. But if you're in a safe space, and this is key, I forgot to mention that you have to be in a safe space in able to do that, or to be able to do that in this exercise. So you feel into it, and then you just breathe into it. And what I also learned from Till Swan, you can actually combine this with her completion process technique. So you combine two techniques, the letting go technique and the completion process. And you can ask yourself, as you breathe into these things, you can ask yourself, first of all, when was the first time, and eyes closed, when was the first time that I felt like this? And actually, let's try this right now. Let's try it, because I want to show you how to actually do this. So get into a comfortable position, either sitting down or laying down. And let's take 3 deep breaths through the nose and out through the mouth, starting now. And then, as you feel more relaxed, start paying attention to your body, to your emotional body, and what is coming up there. And notice any sensation that you're feeling. Any hotness, coldness, tingling, pressure, itching, warmth. Or if there's any emotions that you can pinpoint. Happiness, grief, apathy, joy, and so on. And allow yourself to fall deeper into these things, whatever is coming up. Just focus on what is coming up. Focus on that. As you focus on that, you will grow stronger. If you feel resistance, feel resistance. And then ask yourself, when was the first time that you felt like this? Excuse me. When was the last time that you felt like this? When was the last time that you felt like this? So in the recent days, recent weeks, recent months. Something might come up, an image, a vision, or something totally different might come up. Just us being here in this consciousness, something different might come up. That's okay. Allow it to come up and focus on that. And then you can ask yourself another question. When was the first time that I felt like this? Going deeper and deeper and deeper. And just allowing yourself to be here for a little bit. And then you can slowly come back. But I realized what might have happened, and this is for a reason, I did it for a reason, is that I triggered you, maybe. So then something might have come up. Now you can do this then after this video. Go to your safe space and just be there with this emotion for a little bit. You don't have to be that long. Or you can just have it in the background, in the back burner during your day. And this is very important. What I want to say as well is that we have and this is related to twin flame journey as well, that we have the conscious mind, right? That is only a part of these things. Then we have the subconscious mind, unconscious mind, and the superconscious mind. And the three latter things are where most of these things are stored. But we're not aware of these things, right? So this is just to let you know in the journey, like that's why the twin flame journey is so triggering, because it triggers all these things that we're not aware of. And that's why truly it's like all about like this twin flame mirroring. You are mirrors for each other, if that makes sense. But this is the reason why they block you. I hope that this video helped you. And again, the next time your twin flame does something like this is the last thing I want to talk about, is that instead of reacting, see if you can be the observer. So let's say they block you. See if you can just observe them blocking you. See if you can observe your pain body getting triggered. See if you can observe you're getting triggered. When you can do that, that's the ultimate mastery. Because then they are no longer in control of your destiny. You are. And that's what this is all about. So I hope this helps. If it did, make sure to hit the like button. Also comment below any questions you might have or any thoughts about this video. If you're new, subscribe down below. Click on the bell. And as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.